If you've received word that your mechanics lien has been bonded off or transferred to a security and want to figure out what you should do next, you're in the right place. This video is going to explain what exactly bonding off a mechanics lien means, and it'll give you concrete next steps you can take to make sure that you get paid. Before we start, don't forget that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have more helpful construction payment videos. With that in mind, let's dig in. Let's start with the definition. Bonding off a mechanics lien means that the general contractor or the property owner purchased a surety bond that acts as a substitute for the property on your mechanics lien claim. Therefore, instead of having a mechanics lien claim against the property, your claim will be replaced by a claim against the bond. If the claim ends up becoming enforced in court, that money will come from the surety as opposed to the foreclosure and sale of the project property. Now, another question that probably concerns all of you is, what should I do next to get paid? When your lien claim gets bonded off, usually you'll receive notice from the party who bonded off your lien claim. Typically, that'll be the general contractor or the property owner. Upon receiving notice that your lien was bonded off, it's probably a good idea to contact them, as well as contacting the surety company who's provided that bond to see about the next steps for getting paid. When your mechanics lien gets bonded off, that provides some time for negotiation. The property owner and the general contractor won't want their surety to pay out that claim because ultimately they're responsible for reimbursing that surety for whatever claim is maybe paid out to the lien claimant. So that just provides one more chance to try to negotiate and settle the dispute with whoever's bonded off the claim. Keep in mind though, whenever a mechanics lien is bonded off, you can enforce that claim against the surety just like you can enforce a normal mechanics lien claim against the property. That means suit can be filed and a more traditional lien enforcement action can be undertaken. But instead of filing suit against the property and property owner, suit would be filed against the surety who's provided the bond. Note though that the deadline for filing that enforcement action may change, so it's important to check your state-by-state resources. Finally, you might be wondering, why did my mechanics lien get bonded off? Is this good news or bad news? As for why the lien is bonded off, when a mechanics lien gets bonded off, that takes the property title out of the question. Meaning, the property owner doesn't have to be as worried about that lien claim causing problems for them. Instead, the issue becomes between the lien claimant and the parties who failed to pay them, as well as whoever has helped bond off the lien claim. As for whether this is good news or bad news, the answer is it can be both. It can be good for you because you no longer have to go through the lengthy foreclosure lawsuit in order to get paid. Instead, a more streamlined bond claim process may be in order to help make sure that you get paid by the surety. However, surety companies are good at this sort of thing. You'll need to be vigilant because if you don't stay on top of the surety company, they may not communicate with you and a deadline may pass. At the end of the day, pursuing a mechanics lien claim or a claim against a bond isn't necessarily better or worse. It's just a different process. But it's a process you should be familiar with to make sure you can get paid what you've earned. We hope this video has been helpful, but don't forget that we have a ton more resources on mechanics liens and bond claims at levelset.com. As always, we've also got helpful links in the description of the video below. If you have any additional questions, feel free to go to the Expert Center at levelset.com where you can ask questions and construction attorneys like myself can provide answers to your payment problems. And remember, payment help is here.